Hello, good morning, and welcome to another garden tour. I am in zone 6B in northern Arkansas, and it is May. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's May, and things are coming up. We've got our first poppy bloom and a calendula bloom. We've got baby Otis here along for the ride. Hi, baby. So here we go. All right, let's start with the flower border. Hollyhock's doing good. The bachelor buttons have just been like waved around like crazy because it's just been so rainy. I keep trying to pick them back up, but they're long and they're floopy. The chamomile also did a little floop over. Everything's still a little wet from yesterday. It rained just like all day. So I'm thinking once it dries, it might perk back up. But I mean, if not, I might have to get some stakage action going. That's Tia Beanie. It's probably not helping the floopy plants. And we've got some calendula open up. This one is such a pretty one. And I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buds. Actually, way more than that now that I'm looking closer. Oh, it's gonna be pretty. These are snapdragons. This is a poppy as well, and there's a bud in there. This one I don't remember. And then there's hollyhocks back there, and then ta-da! Let me turn the camera actually. Strawberry blonde calendula. And then my first ever poppy. I'm so proud. It looks just iconic. Tia Beanie. Such a poppy. Just absolutely crimson red with the little black center. Doesn't even look real. And there's more buds on it, so it's just gonna get better. Oh yeah. The catnip bush is so tall now. And then some petunias. Petunias? They're small, but they're cute. A very random spot. The yarrow's still in this like in between budding phase, and what I think is going on is that it has just been like so wet, and I know yarrow likes drier soil, so I think that the next week it's going to be dry and in the 70s. It's going to be perfect. I think a lot of stuff will be able to like just chill out for a sec. Another yarrow, the hollyhock, and I've just got some random flower seeds coming up in here. But yeah, I always talk about my nemesis, the raccoon, and I do have some news. We have trapped and eliminated potato bed the raccoon. So yes, she will live on as our hat. Sorry. And then there's some squash and corn, and I put down cosmos here. The dill actually is totally fine, but it's just wet. It's so enormously wet, and it's heavy, and it's like flooping. Back there I've got squash, patch of sunflowers, random corn, sunflowers, dill, bigger sunflower that got nipped on, sunflowers over there, dying back tulips, Bless you, Otis. We've got runny noses. Sage, a nice hyssop, sunflowers, Lisianthus, which I was like, I don't think it's really doing anything, but it is. I mean, it's so tiny. But it's gotten taller and it has the tiniest little bud on it. And this is so much shorter than I thought it was going to be. It's some kind of verbena. But, I mean, it could still just keep going. Everything also is now in relation to this massive and nice hyssop. Oh my gosh, bean. Dental. Rosemary looks okay. I've been cutting back just like sections of the anise to give the rosemary enough life. This bed is constantly attacked by roly-polies. But we still have got this thing, which I don't know what it is, and I put a bunch of Swiss chard seeds in there, and that thing, which I don't know what it is. And the eggplant are still, you know, they're standing. I'm gonna let them stand. One random sunflower, and I put in some squash. The orange slices attract the roly-polies. In the morning I scoop out a handful just to try to do something about it. And this corn bed's looking amazing. I've been plucking out morning glories because their seed must have gotten in my compost, because I'm finding morning glories like everywhere to the point where it's concerning. Zinnias, celosia, chamomile. These bachelor buttons are looking a lot better than the other ones over there. They're not as tall. Lilac, gomphrena. Canna lilies back here. These were my clearance bulbs, and I didn't know if they would come up. They always look a little bit dead. There's also a peony bulb over here that I'd kind of just like assumed was dead, but this one time the raccoon like dug everything up and I found it and it had roots coming out, so I just stuck it back in there. All right, over here we've got cosmos and marigolds looking happy, and my little corner of mustard greens that I put there with the intention of letting it go to seed. Let's do the left side of the garden and then we'll swoop back around to the raised beds. This is Tomato Alley. It's also become dill corner. I just looked at them this morning and they're getting taped up and they're all looking really good. I think we've got 3 tomato plants that actually already have tomatoes on them. This bamboo pole has fallen. But they're looking good. And then over here we've got some cosmos, and my hollyhocks are starting to, this is my second year, and they're budding up. We've got some calendula and cosmos to the side of it too. To see there's some fruit on these. And this is pepper row. Some scattered amaranth, of course, in between. Got all kinds of peppers. And these are green beans. They all came up. They're kind of in odd spacing, so I can put some more down. And we've got chamomile, yarrow, amaranth, and these flowers. I've been cutting back the weeds to let them live. Those are snapdragons. Everything's looking good over here. These are my wild blackberries, and ta-da! This is like my little secret blackberry bush that lets me know when to go scavenge the woods, because I know they're everywhere. So when they're in bloom, I could tell. Butterfly grass, feverfew, spearmint, I think it's mojito mint, daylilies, one random sunflower. I've been weeding over here like crazy. I had a hibiscus plant and it just like was so unhappy the second it was put in the ground. So I need to put something over there. This yarrow and bachelor button, snapdragons, more bachelor buttons. This is the, it's like a forget what it's called. I made a video about it. Everything over here is getting taller and greener, and some stuff has some blooms. And these peonies also, I saw a bud in there. Squash, compost squash. Otis is falling asleep and he gets a little cranky right before. These are sunflowers. Oh yeah, all sunflowers. Oh, I'm so excited. This one kind of looks like it's already starting to get a bud. Garden tower still has kale in it and lettuce in the top. Spinach is starting to bolt just fine. We've been enjoying it, and then I put nasturtium on this side and they look fine. A little floopy this morning, but there's some zinnias in that tire. Yeah, the potatoes aren't looking super good this year, and I'm just not going to stress about it. Green beans over there. And my squash, ta-da, is definitely going the right direction. A cup of coffee from this morning. And green beans. Alright, I died a little bit and now I'm back. Okay. Onwards. The apple crates. Herb spiral. Chamomile's blooming. Oregano, lemon verbena, and nice. Nasturtium looks amazing. There's chamomile on the top too. Swiss chard. And this one I just put some new basil in. It's Mexican spice, aka cinnamon basil. Regular. Sage is looking so good. The grapevine needs to be pruned. And the mint is doing amazing. I finally discovered that this is called apple mint. So I've got apple mint, spearmint, chocolate mint. And in the back of the garden I have the mojito mint. We got green beans going up and carrots. Sugar snap peas. More lettuce and cuke and nasturtium, and do have some zinnias. Onions over there. Over there. Carrots. They don't have a baby gate on them. Some garlic right there. Safety. Arugula. More radishes. I pulled all the radishes. They were right there. Sugar snap peas. Tied them up this morning because I am learning that they can't grasp onto these like trellises, these railing. They're too thick. So next year I'm just going to put some kind of like netting on it, and then I think it'll be way more successful. Look at these beautiful flowers of the nasturtium though. Oh baby. Wow. I'm in love. This one's doing really well. The lettuces and the kale, they got a little bit munched on, so I put a bunch of stuff up. Stuff's flowering too. Spinach over here needs to be harvested. And this lettuce, and the sorrel. And my peach tree that'll never bloom. My plum tree. In this bed I've been throwing in some sunflower seeds and amaranth. Trying to get her back into a happy place. And then back there I got a raspberry bush. And there is honeysuckle everywhere. I have been eating some sweet peas. Let's see if I can find one. A little tiny one. Things are going the right direction. I am so excited for more blooms. Look at that poppy back there. Hi, girl. All right. Till another time. Bye.